Congratulations on the installation of your new energy-efficient, top-of-the-line Daikin Ductless heat pump. By the end of this video, you will feel confident operating this unit and know that you've selected the correct settings for your heating and cooling needs. The outdoor unit of your Daikin Aurora comes with a durable factory finish mounted on these aluminum stands to resist corrosion. There are many configurations of the mounting, some on the exterior exposed concrete wall, while others are placed on stands that rest on leveled concrete slabs over a layer of crushed stone. In all cases, they are mounted with these rubber pads to reduce the noise from the vibration of the unit. After installation, customer maintenance on the outdoor unit is minimal, but I will mention a few things so that you'll be aware of them to avoid any costly damage. If you look at the side of the unit, you'll notice the coil. It is completely normal under heating mode that these frost up and have a little bit of ice on them. The unit will defrost automatically, so do not try to remove that ice or frost, as it will result in damage to the coil that is not covered under any warranty. Heat pumps work by moving air, so it's important to maintain the distance from the house and a 3 to 4 foot perimeter around the unit. In the winter, if you tend to have a lot of snow accumulation around your unit, it is crucial to the operation of your unit that you remove that snow and restore the airflow over the coils. Over here you'll find an electrical disconnect, and this serves as a break between your unit itself and the interior home panel. It's not recommended that you use this disconnect for any other purpose other than emergency. So if this breaker is pulled, then we recommend that you contact us, as the unit may need some inspection or servicing as a result of that. The line sets that connect the indoor and outdoor units are covered with a plastic protective cover that provides both protection from the outdoor elements and also provides a clean and professional appearance. You'll notice that there will be water dripping from this condensate drain when the unit is cooling. This hose connects directly to the indoor unit and provides a path for the condensation to flow. When warm air passes over a cold coil, the water vapor in that air will condense into liquid. And if it were not for this tube, you would have an issue. So never cap or block this tube, as it could lead to water damage on the interior of your home. Now let's go take a look at the interior unit, and I'll show you how to use the remote. Okay, here we are at the interior unit, often referred to as the head. And this unit serves to heat or cool the air, depending on the mode in which you have selected. It works by pulling the air from the top of the unit, passing it over the filter through the coils, and then ejecting that air in the direction through these louvers at the bottom, which can be adjusted. More about cleaning and maintaining the unit in another video. But I want to draw your attention over to this side of the unit. There are some controls that I want you to know. The first is the sensor, and that connects the remote. You want to point it at this sensor in order to make sure that your remote registers and connects with the unit. There's two lights. There's a power light, and then there's a timer light, because we do have that functionality. And an on-off switch, a manual on-off switch right here, and that just turns the unit on or off, fully automatic or off. Lastly, right here is the temperature sensor, and that monitors the temperature of the ambient air. Aside from the cleaning of this unit and the on-off switch right here, most of the operation is done with the remote control. So let's go take a look at that now. Your indoor unit is controlled using this remote. So it's worth taking some time to get to know it, figure out what the buttons do, so that you can maximize the settings of your unit to make sure that you're getting the most heat or the most cooling depending on the season. Let's take a look at some of the buttons and I'll explain what they do. Just below the display you'll see two colored buttons. The yellow off button simply shuts the unit off, and the green auto button turns the unit on in full automatic mode. This full automatic mode selects the heating or the cooling depending on the temperature and the fan speed in order to achieve sort of a comfortable 70 degrees in the home. So we're going to go ahead and turn the unit on. You direct the remote towards the unit. Remember, there's a sensor up there. Press the button and you should hear two beeps. That audible beep lets you know that there's a connection between the remote and the system. You take a look at the remote. It is in automatic mode. You'll see that by the indicator, as well as a temperature readout, and the fan speed is set to automatic as well. It's not really recommended that you use the automatic mode here in our climate, since the shoulder seasons really can have drastic swings in temperature. So you can imagine a cooler night where the unit now is trying to heat the home and then only a few hours later switching to trying to cool the home. So we recommend that you select manually the cool or the heat mode, which are the two buttons just below. So let's go ahead and press the cool, and you'll see that'll switch the display to the snowflake, and the temperature may or may not change depending on what was in there before. The temperature readout is in Fahrenheit. However, if you'd like to operate in Celsius, you can simply press and hold that button until it switches to Celsius. Also on this remote, you'll see the dry button. You'll find that if you have a really humid day and you want to dehumidify the air, pressing dry will try to maintain the temperature, but its sole function would be to remove the humidity from the air. So it adjusts fan speed, and that's not adjustable if you are in the dry mode. Fan only is if you just wanted some circulation in your home without having the cooling or heating, you can press fan only. Below fan only is the fan speed button. You can simply cycle through the different levels of fan speed by pressing that button. So you'll see automatic, an indoor quiet operation, as well as low speed adjustable all the way up to high. Moving down the remote, you'll find the Econo button. This Econo button places the unit into a low power consumption function, so all of the functionality will be reduced in order to save electricity. Below the Econo button, there's this swing button. That button, when selected, will actually move the front flap of the unit up or down to change the direction of the airflow. If you'd like to keep it in a certain area, you can press it again, and it will pause the flap in the direction that you want. Next to that is powerful mode. This is essentially a turbo mode. So if you come in, say you didn't have your air conditioning on and you came home and it was really hot, you could press the powerful button and that will turn everything on and up to the maximum amount. Next to that, comfort, you can select that and the fan speed is no longer controlled. It will direct the air and the speed of the air to just maximize the comfort in the room so it's not blowing on people. Lastly, across the bottom, you have the timer functionality. So you can control whether you want to turn it on for an hour or off for 2 hours. You can change the time by pressing the same button. You can move it through up to 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And then cancel, of course, shuts it off. Well, there you have it, an explanation of the functions of your Daikin remote. We hope this video has been helpful for you. We always aim to provide energy efficiency advice so that we all can work towards and make decisions for a better, cleaner future. If you have any other questions about your unit, check out our website for more information, or you can look at the owner's manual for more detailed explanation. Alternatively, you can also give us a call at the office. Thanks again for helping us make the planet a cleaner place. We look forward to working with you in the future. Have a great day.